Hi, I'm Jim Lair with Brownsboro Hardware and Paint. My wife and I own two hardware stores in Louisville, Kentucky. They're both about 8,000 square feet. And this time of year, we find a lot of customers are thinking about their yard, and insect control can be very important. Insects are obviously a nuisance if you're having parties or having friends over or spending time in your yard, working in your yard. Also, if you have moles. Moles in Kentucky are a big problem. And one of the things you can do is get rid of the food source for moles. Moles tend to eat grubs. That's a great food source. So putting different products down, like 7 or the Spectracide product, that will help get rid of those insects that are going to be in the yard, down in the soil, that are the food source for the moles. So if you can eliminate all those insects, besides grubs, it does all kinds of other bugs as well. Then that mole's going to go over to the neighbor Charlie's house because he can't find any food in your yard, and they'll get rid of that source. Another way to do it is to use different products that will kill the mole. This is a worm product that goes down in the tunnel. You can use traps. These can be set over the burrow, and then it comes down and takes care of your problem that way. And then this is another one, a sonic mole spike, that creates a vibration in the ground that they don't like, so the mole then again moves on to the neighbor's house and cleans up your yard. So those are great items that you can suggest to people to try to help them get and eradicate their mole problem. Also, if you're having, again, a party in the yard, or you like working out in the yard, but the bugs are a problem, whether it's no-see-ums or mosquitoes, depending upon where you are in the country, spraying your yard for insect control can really help. These are a solution that are real easy to use. They just go on the garden hose, spray the bushes, spray the yard, and it's going to eliminate all kinds of bugs and help cut down on mosquitoes for sure. But because they're a flying insect, they can move around a lot versus a crawling insect. One thing you can do is eliminate in water. The larvae is what's going to be born in water, and then they fly from that. So if you have things like fountains that have standing water in them, you can use things like mosquito dunks that then go in there, and that'll keep the larvae from hatching. And then if you've got a big party or something that you're going to have a lot of people over, and you want to kind of prepare the yard ahead of time, this is a great part. Yard Guard, it's a spray, a fogger that you can just spray the yard, let it kind of drift over the party area before everybody shows up. Don't do it when the food's hanging out already, but do it ahead of time. That'll last for like 6 to 8 hours and keep your yard free of bugs. So a lot of preventive maintenance things you can do to help eliminate pests in your yard, whether it's moles or insects, and just find out what your customer is trying to solve, what kind of problems they're having, and then find the right products to fit their need. Another opportunity is if you have pets in the yard. Dogs, obviously, concerned about ticks in the heat of summer. A lot of people put medicine on the dog to try to get rid of ticks, but it's also great to get rid of them in the yard as well. So a lot of these products will do that as well. These granular products will take care of ticks as well, killing them in the yard over a long term. But again, spraying will work for that as well. So if you've got pets in the yard, you can use these products. Any liquid product that you put down, you always want to wait for it to dry before you let the pet back out or the kids to play in the yard. And when you read those instructions on the back, which is always important ahead of when you're talking to a customer, it's a great to learn about products, but then it's going to tell you warnings like that you can spray that on the yard, but let it dry before you let anybody play out in the yard, be it a 4-legged animal or a 2-legged animal. Another add-on sale opportunity is to go to a concentrated product. This is a better value for the customer because it goes much further. So this is concentrated, and you can get a dial sprayer that goes on the end of the hose. Works great because you pour in and you use it, and then when you're done, you put the concentrate back in the bottle for any unused portion. So it's a great way to save money for the customer. Again, they can use this dial sprayer for all kinds of products. If they want to use this for weed control, they can use it for that. They can use it for insect control. There are lots of opportunities with that. With any of the granular product, another add-on sale would obviously be a spreader, either a handheld spreader or a broadcast spreader. And then obviously with the hose end ones that are a concentrate that mix with hose water, a brand new garden hose might be in order. Something that doesn't kink, a better value. It might be a little more expensive, but then they're not going to be frustrated by the hose kinking up while they're working out in the yard.